This video is to represent the opportunities on the Toro IntelliSensor Smart Dial when it comes to alerts. So you can see that I'm currently in an alert status and it's asking me to go see the alert menu. To do this, I need to turn the dial over to this position that is labeled alerts. When I get to this position, you're going to see across the upper line that I have 4 positions for alerts: window, day, communication, and valve. This specific episode is going to focus on valve alerts. When you first hook up the controller, you want to make sure that the valves are hooked up correctly. Station number 1 and the valve common are the correct positions that they need to be in. Using an ohm meter, we can determine the value of the ohms set at 200. A normal ohm reading is 45 plus or minus 20, so 25 to 65 is considered normal. So by using the probes and touching it onto the station number 1 and the valve common, we can see that I'm getting 33 ohms, which is within that acceptable range. And that's a known good solenoid. Once we determine the solenoid is good, now we can clear this alert by turning the upper line to the valve failure. We can see by turning the lower line that when this was tested, there were some valves that were actually not connected. So now we have 2 ways in which to test. We can go back to this method and press copy. It's not working, we're going to have to cut it. If we turn the dial to help, we can test the valve using the test method. You can see that because I only had 1 valve hooked up, that it was okay. But the other 4 valves were showing that they were not connected. So it's essential to hook the valves up and test them first before you actuate a solenoid and get the watering to occur. If you get these non-connects, you either need to connect another solenoid up to it or go to setup, which was covered in a previous episode. Select the stations that are active, in this case 1 solenoid. Go back and redo the test by turning it to help, stopping at the valve test mode, press copy, and wait for the pass. Once the pass is done, now you can run the system manually without problem.